Hi, this is Gary Kayye. We're here at InfoComm 2022. First day of the show here in the Snap One booth, and for us, Snap One means not only a partner here at InfoComm 2022, but also kind of another launch of Snap One into the industry. Scott Norman, who's running the commercial division, Vice President of Commercial Division. How are you?
Hey, good, Gary. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. So Snap One used to be Snap AV, for those who may remember from the home high-end residential side.
Yep.
Tell us what Snap One does.
So Snap One is a manufacturer and a distributor of commercial grade, all integrator-based products, and we have a whole host of product lines that we manufacture ourselves, and then we also distribute other manufacturers' products, and we have a go-to-market strategy on e-commerce platform as well as a local store entity platform.
And in fact, that's where I first got familiar with Snap One, is their e-commerce platform is substantial. So they simplified the system of ordering and staging products. All right, so Snap One, snap1.com, we went around and shot individual product videos, but we kind of want to give you a feel for what you're doing here at the booth. And we're going to start with Wattbox. So let's come on back here and talk about what Wattbox is.
Yeah, so Wattbox is our power line. It's a full line of power products, PDUs, UPSs, all kinds of different form factors, and kind of one of the interesting things about Wattbox is the IP control capabilities of Wattbox. It allows you to reset outlets remotely. We have a full cloud management platform that it plugs into, and as soon as you plug it in, you get the cloud management platform for free, basically. Allows you to do all kinds of cool things online. You can set up auto pings where you can ping devices on the network, like your DSPs and your control systems, and then if it fails those pings, you can have it reboot those things automatically by just powering the device on, powering it back, powering it off, powering it back on.
And one thing that is for sure in every Pro AV system is it uses power. So being able to control power, manage power is substantial. And what I would say with Snap One is, you know, I know that you may not like this term, but you're kind of like a glue company in the AV industry. You may kind of make a little bit of the stuff that's kind of behind the scenes that pulls our industry together. And one of the things that you also make is network gear as well with Arachnus. Talk about Arachnus.
Yeah, so Arachnus is a integrator-friendly networking line. We have a full line of routers, switches, and access points, and really the line is fully designed for the custom installer. You'll notice that some of our switches have rear ports that just really cleans up the rack nicely. Our routers are really great, simple Wi-Fi routers, so instead of going to Best Buy and grabbing a router for your AV system, great set of routers and switches and access points to set up an AV system. And again, it's also managed in our Oversee cloud management platform, so you can plug it in, it checks into the cloud, it's super easy to use. Oversee will go in and scan the entire network and find every device on the network. It'll give you the IP address of all your devices and really get you connected up the way you should be for an AV integrator.
Yeah, and let's talk about Oversee for a second. Here's your logo right there. Do you have a demo of Oversee here?
Yeah, so let's just grab the iPad.
Oh, here you go. We're going to do a demo with the iPad here.
Yeah, so within Oversee, you can go and you can see that you have a list of customers. And so these are all of your customers in a list here. And then you can tap into each of those customers' location. You get an overview of all the WAN information. And then there's a device list. And you'll see here that you can see all the different Snap One devices, Arachnus routers, our switches, our Wattboxes, even our AV over IP solution, which is our binary AV over IP solution. And then you can even see third-party devices, so things that we don't manufacture, they'll show up in here. You can click on those devices, and you can actually open the local UI of each of those devices and get to the device settings of those as well. So really a great platform, like a remote management and monitoring platform.
Which is kind of cool because also integrators can sell this as a service to their clients and actually proactively manage their systems for them, which is something that hasn't been available other than through just exclusively the control system companies, and they're mostly focused on their product, not all the product in a system.
We're really into the whole site management, managing your entire customer base, all the devices across all your customers, getting notifications if anything falls offline so that you can take corrective action with your customers.
All right, so one thing that I think is kind of interesting is you also make outdoor displays, right? And obviously with digital signage, that's a big market potential, and even high-end residential, obviously, but also businesses. Businesses are starting to use digital signage in ways that is creative, because during the pandemic we couldn't all be in the office, and now they're putting like lunch areas outside, but also greeting monitors, and of course, obviously, with drive-through quick service restaurants, things like that.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously, outdoor displays are becoming huge. I mean, people people want to be more outdoors with everything that's going on in the world. So we've got 2 new models we're showing at the show here. And really, when you talk about outdoor displays, it's all about the level of shade or the level of sun. So we have a full shade model here. It's called our Veranda 3. It actually has smart TV built into it, so it's a Google Smart TV. Super good price point on that one, but really for full shade. And then on the other side over here, we have our Pro 2 model, and it's designed for full sun applications. So if it's going to be in the sun, it really has the cooling that it needs to not kind of black out on you whenever it overheats. So, and it's also pure vandal resistant. So super strong, great for schools and amusement parks and all those things.
Yeah, and obviously, there's going to be cases where you're going to have it outside completely exposed. All right, so I got to know Snap AV back in the old days through the Episode speaker line. I noticed that you have the Episode speaker line here for the commercial market and also the Strong mount line.
Yeah, I mean, back to your point about us being a glue company, we really do all the fundamentals really well. So we have a full audio solution with our Episode speakers and amplifiers. We've got 70-volt amps that also check into our Oversea Cloud Management platform.
Are these, by the way, these speakers switchable between 70 volts and 8 ohm?
8 ohm and 70 volt override to 8 ohm. And then also we're showing our Strong racks and mounts. So we have a full line of racks and mounts. These are some of our new smaller form factor on-wall racks. So these come in like a 3U, a 5U, and a 7U. Basically what we call a small form rack line as well. For just mounting all the simple stuff. But the Strong rack line goes all the way up to full 42U racks, in-wall, on-wall storage systems, just a full line of everything in that category.
All right, look, you can check it all out at snap1.com, snap1.com. We actually came by earlier this morning, shot videos at each one of these product stations, so you can actually go watch them by just typing in Snap in the video search window at rAVepubs.com/InfoComm 2022. Scott, congratulations.
Yeah, awesome.
Thanks for, by the way, if you're watching this while you're at the show, you can get your rAVe t-shirt by coming over here to the Snap One booth as well. And of course, we'll be doing that also during replay. We'll look at some curated cover from the Snap One booth during replay next week. Thanks, Scott.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for watching.